Hey folks, today's view is on caspar. That is I don't know if that helped at all or not, but let me know in the comments what you think. Um, I don't know how to. We're gonna try to zoom in on that back screen, so I'm gonna adjust this a little bit here. There we go. Look at that. All right, so this is a mystery. There's someone that went missing, and I'm going to try to see what I can see as far as events, and I'm going to try to do a little locate on her. I got my tower back. I got my gear up and running. Now it's just a matter of getting all the little bits and pieces all put together and seeing if I can keep this rolling. So, with no further ado, let's take a look at Casper. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit for me. There we go. Nice. Hopefully it's not too loud for you. Okay. So I don't know where Caspar is. Really doesn't matter. I don't know when the date of this event was. It really doesn't matter. What we're looking at is we're going to try to see how many people are involved. We're going to try to see what state this person was in. Um, so let's look at the person involved first. So see if I can figure out what her mental state was at the time of the event. All right. So she was under distress. She was worried. See, the the image or the feel that I got is almost I don't know if this person was I don't know if this person was having a mental breakdown or if there's more involved, but my initial impression is that there's like a splitting of her. She was fighting herself. So fighting herself. Now that's just the initial emotional emotional thing that I got is she was literally fighting her own battles. She's walking. There's something wrong with her hip. Uh, anyways, so emotionally fighting herself at the time. Emotion. She was worried about something or someone. So she has on tennis shoes. She had on, it was either jeans or leggings. Jeans or leggings. And maybe it's those jeans that look like leggings or leggings that look like jeans. I don't know. Maybe there were some sort of tight pants, but it felt like jeans, like she was wearing comfortable clothes. And a, almost a pullover shirt. Now, there's something about it. I don't know if it opened in the front, but it felt like a pullover shirt. Oh. So, can you see that? Yeah. So she was comfortably dressed for hiking and walking, but she was arguing internally um, with something. Okay, so that's her. So coffee or tea, diner or restaurant. So it feels like she's at a restaurant, at a restaurant. So she's actually at a restaurant or place at restaurant with a table. Or I mean, was it a bar? Regardless, it had a flat surface. She's drinking something warm, but not hot. So she'd been sitting there for a while, at a restaurant with a table or bar. So uncomfortable chair, uncomfortable chair. Dark or dark wood interior, dark color interior. So well, it wasn't like a Denny's or something. I mean, it could have been a Denny's, but it was a darker interior. The color of wherever she was at was a darker interior. They had uncomfortable chairs. Um, and I really think I think it was a bar stool. I don't know if this is a bar, but I think that was a bar stool she was sitting on. but there's something wrong with her hip. I don't know if that's a sports injury. I don't know if that's something to do with an accident. So, oh, so this pain in her hip and the fact that she's at a place drinking coffee. I don't know if this is where there was an event taking place to cause her to disappear. If she's making a decision here, decision. If she's making a decision about something, she's planning on doing something, she's planning on. She has choices. She's going or going through with. So she sat in this place. She made a choice to go through with something after drinking the coffee in this uncomfortable area with the table and or bar. So I don't know if it was a continuous bar. I don't know if it was just a table with a really uncomfortable chair. And I don't think it's so much an uncomfortable chair. I think her hip hurts for whatever reason, and that made the chair uncomfortable. So the way she was sitting in the chair was uncomfortable because her hip hurt. And I don't know why her hip hurts. It's like the socket is irritated. But the irritation isn't due to I don't know what this irritation is due to. But regardless, it hurts. So where'd my phone go? So she's made a decision, and I don't know. I don't know what the. Crap. I'm retiring soon. I can't afford it, but I'm retiring soon. So, all right. So, anyways, she's in an area in tighter fitting jeans with tennis shoes. And the tennis shoes are important. I don't know why the tennis shoes are important. Because one of the things I see is the tennis shoes are sitting by a road. So one's up and then one's sideways. So why are her tennis shoes sitting by the road with one up and one sideways, right? So there's a road bed. They're sitting by the road bed. There's a drainage ditch. Okay, there's vegetation on the other side of the ditch, but these are sitting right here. It's almost like they got kicked off, or there's a flat parking area here. So there's a flat area, big flat area, flat, almost like a turnaround, but it's big. It's just this flat parking area near a ditch. There's just slight vegetation on the other side, and it looks like the vegetation is down by the water. There's an embankment. It, I don't know if this is farmland or just, I don't know what's on the other side of the ditch, but there's moving water, two pairs of shoes, and there's no lady. Okay. All right, so that's kind of interesting. That's actually really interesting. Let me take a picture of it, and then I'm going around too. Okay. Okay. So this lady was distressed, worried about something or someone, emotionally fighting herself. So she was having emotional issues. She's in pain. She's wearing jeans, tennis shoes, which were found by a road, drinking something. And she's drinking something warm at a table, making these decisions. So this is the day of or before the shoes are found. Flat parking. Okay. So she decided to go through with something. So after the decision's made, after she went through with something, there's flat parking near a ditch. So flat parking area near a ditch. Okay. And her shoes, her expensive sneakers, are near the parking area, face up, one face up and one sideways, off by the ditch. Okay. Did she change out of them? Is she in a car? Did she get in a car? Why is there a car? So she got in a car. She got in a car, and so there's a car. So now we know there's a vehicle. Let's go with a car or a big truck. We don't know if it's a little car or if it's a big truck, like carrier truck. Um, it's a pull-out area. Okay, so it feels like a pull-out area. An area where you pull out to. It's not an officially recognized pull-out area. It's a pull-out area where you, I don't know, chain up or pull off, maybe check your brakes, maybe check your load. It doesn't feel, it feels flat. It feels dry. So she gets into the car or vehicle. She's at the pull-out area because the vehicle stops at the pull-out area. So is she getting a ride? Is this her car? Did she leave her car? Why did she take her shoes off? Why were her shoes by the road? So I'm obviously missing something very important. Um, okay, so explaining. So there's talk. She's explaining. She's emotional. There's a small dog. There's a smell. It's a real funky smell. I can't figure out what the smell is. It's chemical. I've smelled it before. It's strong. The closest thing I can, the closest thing I can say about the smells, it smells like I think they call them poppers. I, I can't remember what they're supposed to be, but it's some kind of strong smell. That's what I smell. It's an organic compound. It's carbon. It's funny because the molecule looks like this, right? So the molecule is just this little cluster with a whole bunch of big clusters behind it, like a tail behind it. But this tiny little head and this huge tail. So it's. Oh, here's a better. So anyways, this I don't know what that is. I don't know what compound that is. But anyways, this organic compound, this organic smell is strong. It's in this area, and I don't know why it's in this area. It's almost like a. So if you guys notice that I'm dropping in and out of volume, or I'm talking to myself, and that's my headset keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. So I apologize for that. I don't know what this organic compound is. I don't know. Like I said, I know what a popper smells like, but I don't know what it does. Okay. Um, I'm not even sure what you would use it for. But that class of chemical compounds has a strong carbon base smell, kind of like a. I don't know. Anyways, she's in the vehicle. There's a strong smell, and there's a small dog. And then after the vehicle leaves, her shoes are beside the ditch, and I don't know where she is. So I can't see where she's at, but I can see the shoes. Oh, let's see what we got here. Who was that? What's going on? Um, where was I? Oh, organic smell. Okay. Now my computer froze up. All right. So the main thing is there's a pullout, and it's a pullout area, and it just feels like a big flat area where you pull a vehicle, a large vehicle, out. Um, how close was it to that diner or bar or whatever that was? That's my question. What was the? Did she get in the car and drive for a while with this person? Did she drive herself? I mean, could she have driven herself to the spot, parked the car, and taken her shoes off? You know, if it wasn't for this organic smell, I would say that that is a distinct possibility that she could have driven to a remote location where there's turnout and gone swimming, you know, and then had something terrible happen and she never made it out of the water. That would be why her shoes are off. Um, but there's that puppy or small dog and the organic smell, and I just don't know what that is. Um, and the vehicle. The vehicle is. So the vehicle is very important. It's going to be interesting to see if there's any mention of the vehicle or the small dog in any of the reports, or her shoes, because the shoes were white. They were white, like tennis shoes, and they're very distinct. So, all right. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Um, I'll take a look at it tomorrow. I will take a look on, like, look at it tomorrow. See if I can kind of hone in on the interaction between the person she's talking to and the time when her shoes go off. So there's like a small window that I need to look at. And I'll see if I can isolate that small window. And I also need to locate how far away this pull-out area is from wherever she was sitting and talking. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully I'll try to do that tomorrow. So, all right. Hopefully I'm back in the saddle again for at least a day or two. Hopefully my headset doesn't keep crashing too much and you guys don't get too irate with me. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, and I appreciate you swinging by.